Well, I'm going to be doing something that's pretty much seemingly a change of pace on YouTube. Before I begin, I just want to say that I know that WWE is not perfect. It's not. But I feel, in my honest opinion, I feel that it gets a lot of unfair criticism and flack by a good portion of the fans who hate on it. Now, I'm not going to lie and sit here and say everybody is wrong, because everybody has a right to feel the way they do, and honestly, I think that WWE does deserve criticisms in certain areas and for certain things, but the constant hating, constant bitching, constant bashing of WWE is ridiculous. There are quite a few that do constructively criticize WWE when it's deserved, and for that I respect those of you who do it, and there's quite a few of you out there. I decided to do my own little series right here. The inspiration for it, guys like Truth Slayer, Wrestle Guru, Monoxide, and just so many more. So many more have inspired me to try something new like this, and that's pretty much why I'm beginning this little series here. Now, to start off the first inaugural video of this new series, I want to explain, or use one issue to explain, why I feel the current WWE product does not suck as bad as a lot of the haters claim to be. And that one issue is, of course, the quality of wrestling. People want to say that WWE has watered down wrestling. Well, if that's your opinion, fine. It's okay if you want to say that, feel that way, whatever. But I wholeheartedly disagree. WWE has their own style. I'm not going to say it's really fast, in-your-face action, because it's not. But just because it's not that doesn't mean they don't have good quality wrestling. I mean, if you expect WWE's quality of wrestling to be like the Indies or TNA, the high, fast-paced, in-your-face type wrestling, then it's your fault for being disappointed, because that's not how the WWE is. The WWE's quality of wrestling is about storytelling, working over body parts. It's a mixture of new school wrestling and the old school storytelling wrestling aspect, psychology, whatever you want to call it. And while all the matches in WWE aren't that good, they do put on good quality wrestling when it counts, and they do, their quality of wrestling isn't as bad as people make it out to be, in my opinion. I mean, you have matches like, for instance, Triple H and Umaga, the street fight, then you had the Undertaker Batista, and then you had the Ray Finley, then you had the series of Matt and MVP. It's just a mixture of different styles going around one philosophy, and that is storytelling wrestling. And in my opinion, that's what makes WWE's wrestling not as bad as a lot of haters claim. I wish they would put more consistent quality matches like they do when it counts. I wish they would do it on a more consistent basis. I will give the ones who criticize WWE for that, I will give you credit there. But just because they may not do it on a consistent basis like you want and I want to a degree, doesn't mean they don't have good quality wrestling. And for people to say WWE has no good quality wrestling, that's clearly absurd in my opinion, and that's just how I see it right there. The quality of wrestling in WWE is actually good when they decide to do it, like in the clutch or when it counts or whatever you want to call it. But the only fault that they have with the wrestling aspect is not doing it on a consistent basis, and that's due to poor booking and stuff like that. But despite the booking, the bad booking at times, and the horrible like match order and stuff like that on pay-per-views and stuff, or the lack of giving time to certain matches, WWE's quality of wrestling does indeed hit the spot, and they do have a good quality wrestling, and to say that they don't at all is beyond absurd, beyond ridiculous in my opinion. Now I'm not saying WWE's wrestling is the greatest of all, because it's not. If you don't like it because it doesn't suit your taste, then that's fine. But to say they have no quality wrestling because they don't do like indies do with their high in your face, fast action paced wrestling, yada yada yada, that's wrong. It's illogical. It's just wrong, honestly. The indies and TNA in Japan, they have their own style. WWE has their own style. If you don't like WWE style, don't watch it. Just don't bash their quality of wrestling when they're not in the same or when they don't do the same type of wrestling that you like with the indies in Japan. That's wrong. That's just wrong. All I can say about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say on this first issue, and that's the quality of wrestling in WWE, regardless if you feel it's watered down or not. The quality of the wrestling is nothing to laugh at. It's actually, they do have good quality wrestling, and that's all I got to say about that. Next time I'll be trying to do 2 issues. If not, it'll be 1 issue per video. But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Adios.
Take